Alright, hello everyone. Today we are going to look at the BODMAS operators. Okay, so what does the BODMAS operators stand for? B stands for brackets, O stands for order. Order also means power. So it's like 2 square, 2 cube, 3 cube, 3 to the power negative 1. Okay, all these are powers. D stands for division, M stands for multiplication, A stands for addition, and S stands for subtraction. So whenever we are doing any mathematical problems, right, we'll follow the order of operation when we are dealing with all these things. Okay, let's look at an example. Alright, so this is one of your blended learning tasks. In this crossword puzzle, we are supposed to find out the answers of all the different questions, and following which we will actually replace all the numbers inside the crossword puzzle itself. Let's take a look at an example. We look at across A. For across A, we have this question, negative 12 squared. So we know that every time we are squaring a number, we are multiplying by itself. In other words, it's actually like this, negative 12 times negative 12. Okay, if you recall on the rules of multiplication, what is negative times negative? Yes, positive. Right, so negative times negative is positive. After that, you actually multiply 12 with 12. So 12 times 12 is 144. Our answer is positive 144. Once you have completed this answer, you can actually write it in the across portion of answer A on the crossword puzzle. So answer is 144. We'll insert 144 as part of the answer. Let's look at another example. So suppose we look at down K. Okay, we look at down K. So for down K, we have this question: 3 times 77 divided by 7. If we follow the BODMAS operation, we'll do the brackets first. Okay, so it will be 3 times, we do 77 divided by 7, which is 11. Okay, after that we will apply multiplication. So 3 times 11, our answer is 33. Okay, so down K, our answer will be 33. Okay, so you fill in the blanks accordingly. Okay, so for the first part of the activity, this is how we are going to do it. Okay, everyone clear on this? All right, let's look at the next page now. So in this task, we are supposed to actually fill in the blanks with plus, minus, times, or divide. And for your objective is to actually obtain the corresponding answers accordingly. So we know that the precedence in BODMAS, so multiplication and division will come before addition and subtraction. So when we are dealing with all the insertion of the blanks, right, this is also the order that we're going to follow. Okay, so we'll take a look at example. The first question, we have 5 blank, 2 blank, 3 will be equals to 11. So what you are going to try and achieve here is you want to take 5 and you want to add with something to give you 11. Okay, and if we actually give some thoughts about it, 5 plus 6 will actually give us 11. So in the first blank, we actually need a plus here. Okay, in the second blank, right, we have 2 and 3. So 2 and 3 needs a multiply. Okay, so we'll have a multiply here. So following BODMAS, right, we'll do 2 times 3 first. After that, we will add with 5, and this will give us 11. This is how we answer the first question. So for the first set of blanks here, we'll put a plus here, and we'll put a times here. Okay, let's look at another example. So suppose we look at question 10. For question 10, okay, we have 6 blank, 3 blank, 2. Okay, and this will give us 0. Okay, so similarly, you want to actually do some subtraction to get 0. And what can we think of? We can actually think of 6 minus 6. Okay, so actually for us to achieve that, we can actually insert a minus here for the first blank. And again, 3 and 2, we will use multiply to get 6. So 6 minus 6 will give us 0. Okay, and this is how we do task 1 on the next page. Okay, everyone clear on this? Yep. Okay, sorry, so yeah, so it will be minus and times. Okay. Alright, for this last task in your blended learning, we are supposed to complete the 24 puzzle. So what does this mean? So over here again you see sets of numbers, and what we are supposed to do now is we are going to use plus, minus, times, divide and brackets to make a combination of 24. Okay, so a simple idea to suggest to you, right? 24 has many different factors. So 24 has 1 times 24, 2 times 12, 3 times 8, and 4 times 6. So what you can actually think of for this set of questions is you actually make combos. Okay, you try and make combos of 1 and 24, 2 and 12, 3 and 8, 4 and 6, and so on, such that you can actually make a combination using the 4 numbers given here. Okay, let's look at an example. So for question number 11. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So how do I actually try and make a combo over here? I can actually try and make multiplications. Okay, so I can actually take 3 times 2, I'll get 6. And then I can take 1 times 4, I'll get 4. So 6 and 4, if I multiply them together, I'll actually get 24. So I can actually do this. I can take 2 times 3, okay, times 1 times 4. So 6 times 4, this will give me a combination of 24. So my first pair of answer, it will look something like this. Okay. Okay, so this is one of the possible answers for question number 11. Okay, let's look at another example. Okay, so suppose we look at question number 12. Okay, question number 12, we have 1, 2, 5, and 6. So 1, 2, 5, and 6, again, we want to make some combination. What can we think of? We can actually think of, okay, so 1, 2, 5, and 6, you can actually make 12 times 2. Okay, so 12 times 2, it can be in this combination, 1 plus 5 plus 6, that will give you 12. And then 2 will be a number by itself. So 12 times 2, you get 24. So our combination for this question will be like this. 1 plus 5 plus 6 multiplied by 2. And this will give you 24. Okay, so the answer for question 12, it can be something like this. Okay, all right, so there's no specific answer for all these type of questions because it's actually multiple answers are possible. So you can just try and mix and around with the combination. The idea is to actually form 24 using the factors. Alright, and once you are able to think of the different factors, you can just mix around with the combination of plus, minus, times, divide, as well as brackets, okay, using the BODMAS operations, and you'll be able to come up with possible answers. Okay, so that's all for the tutorial. Okay, so have fun with your blended learning. Okay, see you.